The Avatar arrives in Amashu. What is special about the city of Amashu? Let's start with an education explanation. Look, the city of Amashu, it's a big city. A big city is usually built in a place with a good for trade, a place where a strong feudal lord happened to live. The feudal lord is strong because he has won many battles, earned a lot of money, he's an excellent military commander and has a big results in this. That's why he has money and wants to invest it into his city. But the very respected people, the truly rich ones, don't live in the cities. They only come to the city for business meetings, and most of their time they spend on their country estates. The Avatar was caught for damaging the postal system and was brought to trial before the feudal Lord Bumi. Lord Bumi said, "Let's throw a party." He immediately recognized Aang and understood right away how he would teach him, what he would do step by step, because he's not a fool and has wisdom. He saw much things in his life. But the first time you see him, you think he's kind of idiot. But no, not an idiot, but clever and picky man. You will see it later. King Bumi reveals everything literally in the next minute. He exposes Aang and shows him to everybody. He says, "We have an airbender here, and not just any, it's Avatar. Avatarus." And he calls Aang by the name that Aang was said before when he entered in city. So King Bumi also has his intelligence network working properly. Report go to the right desk, not lost on the way. By the way, in small details we are shown that Bumi is not a stuck-up idiot. When a guard asked which room to bring the Avatar and company to, Bumi calmly answered, without arrogance and vanity. He gave a specific answer and clear solution. He said it would be better to number the rooms so there's no confusion. Seems like a small thing, but if you don't pay attention to the small things, girl won't give you a pussy. From such details, we understand that it's possible to do business with Lord Bumi. He's not arrogant, he answers reasonably. Even in small things, he finds a solution right away. It seems like a small thing, but when you have to check someone and might give him your money, whether for a consultation or to invest in their work, that's every little detail matters. Every little thing shows the character of that person. The first trial from King Bumi is to praise his outfit. Also, actually, King Bumi tricked Avatar. He didn't count that as a real trail. Then he gives exactly 3 trails, not 2 as promised before. Never trust feudal laws. The first counted trail is to get the cave without touching the waterfall. Of course, King Bumi commented and says Avatar's so dumb. The second task is to bring Flopsy. Aang runs to get the bunny, but this bunny turns out to the baby of much bigger rabbit, a huge creature, the size of truck. You could use him as a pack move, which actually will happen during the capture of Ba Sing Se. What I say Ba Sing Se? Amashu. The third trail is a duel. Aang chooses the king himself, like a champion, to fight. But King Bumi is not a fool. He wouldn't be king. He wouldn't be a successful feudal lord if he wasn't be a great fighter. He looks like a weak old man, but he turns out to be the most powerful airbender in his kind of magic. Not just a great fighter, but also a good military commander. Not just a good commander, but a smart strategist. And all of this make him the ruler of very rich city. And people walk around him, not out of fear, but out of respect. So it's not surprising he's a rich feudal lord, almost like the Chinese emperor in Ba Sing Se. After the Avatar takes part in the duel, because King Bumi wins but doesn't finish it completely. And Bumi asks, "Who am I? Name by name." Reminder, the Avatar doesn't even know the king's name. He just knows it's some feudal lord and very powerful bender. And argues that it's not fair. King Bumi promised that he would free his friends. For this, Boomy replies, "What's the point of a promise if you can break it? It's boring." But finally, Aang realizes it's a Boomy. He says his real name, the childhood friends hug each other, the Avatar thanks King Boomy for the trials and wisdom. That's important. He thanks him, doesn't complain. That's also part of good manners. And that's where the episode ends. Well, they also ride the postal rails and King Boomy give them some money. That's all. Don't trust Federal Lord without contract.